Tiger Tom D donated another $100. Says, follow-up donation for everyone getting involved with the Yahoo! Here's the promised $50 plus an extra $25 for how good it was. And another $25 for Twitch chat joining in too. Thanks again to everyone involved. Yeah, Twitch chat. It's awesome. A $15 donation from Zach243 that says, Mario Kart is my favorite part of GDQ. Thanks to everyone participating in a great cause. A $10 donation from, let's see, it just says ACC3A. Hey, SGDQ, longtime watcher, first-time donator. Mario Kart is one of my all-time favorites. Keep up the great work. Got a $5 donation from Big99 Panda. Thanks for being awesome, SGDQ. Looking forward to pulling another all-nighter to watch more Mario Kart and The Legend of Zelda. Yeah, you're a rock star, Big Panda. All right, and we're going to do some ads now.
Claim loot in Overwatch. Get 1 golden loot box with a guaranteed legendary item. Plus more coming soon. Plus a free channel sub every 30 days and ad-free viewing on Twitch. Play Warframe and get the exclusive Prime with Prime Bundle. Instantly unlock one of the most sought-after Warframes, Frost Prime. You'll also get an exclusive Prime Cyan Dana, a Warframe slot, and a Dragon mod pack. Start your free trial of Twitch Prime today.
Rated E for everyone.
Yo, Earl, we made it back to Earth.
And it only took 26 years. Not bad.
First thing we need to do is get some new pages. Mine must be broke, because I haven't gotten a page since 1991.
I just hope people recognize us now that we're all high def and whatnot.
Earl, I'm red with 3 legs, you're orange and huge, we're aliens, and we're mad funky. People gonna recognize us. Toe Jam and Earl, back in the groove. It's an all-new adventure game from 1991. Coming in 2017 to PC and console from Adult Swim Game.
Humble monthly subscribers get over $100 worth of games for only $12 every month and get to keep the games just like regular Humble Bundle. All right, everyone, it is now time for an interview for the Zelda Block.
Hey, everybody. I'm Faisal, and I'm here with the runners from our Zelda Block. We've got Andy, who's going to be running Link to the Past. We've got Error72, who's going to be running Zelda 2. Did I say? Yes, Error72 running Zelda 2, and we have TGH, who's going to be running LADX. All that's going to be coming up after Tetris the Grandmaster. But guys, I'm really glad to have you here talking about your games. And I think before we get started, I kind of want to get the origin stories for you guys and just find out how you got into this. A bunch of people have been asking about this. Let's just look at the first question here we have from Twitter. What got you into speedrunning Zelda games? Andy, you want to go first?
Well, when I stumbled onto Twitch, Link to the Past is my favorite game as a kid. And I was like, hey, I wonder if anybody speedruns this. And I found King Hippo 423. Hopefully he comes back someday. But I saw him run Link to the Past, and it was really cool, and I was just like, I want to do this. And 5 years later, here I am.
Only took 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I remember King Hippo running doing his runs. There weren't a lot of really high-level Link to the Past runners then, but that's kind of a long way to go from there to here. I mean, did you think that you were going to be like going for world record, or did it just sort of like creep
Not at
up
all,
to you?
no.
Okay. All right. Eric, how about you? How'd you get into it?
So about late in 2012, I happened to come across Twitch for the first time, and I searched for Zelda 2 because it's my favorite game, and saw somebody running at the time Zelda 2 Extreme Rules, which is now the all keys category. And I was watching them run the game, and I thought I was better than they were.
So there's some encouragement to just get out there and show that you can do a lot better than what you're seeing.
So basically, I looked into what it would take to get a stream set up, and went from there.
And that was what you wanted to run, just like Zelda 2? Like, had you been running other things prior to that, or was that really what got you into it?
Just been playing games casually before then.
So Zelda 2 was sort of your gateway into other games. You run Zelda 1, you run Ghosts and Goblins?
Correct.
Claymates?
Claymates, and then the non-manipulation route of Dragon Warrior back in the day.
Wow. All right. Well, that's pretty interesting. I almost am in the same category as you as far as what got me into Zelda 2 speedrunning. That's awesome. So TGH, how about you? What got you into Zelda?
Oh, I've always loved Zelda, just as a franchise, as a video game franchise. Learned LADX in about, I think it was December 2015, as a 12-hour challenge, actually, 12-hour speed challenge.
That's a lot to learn in 12 hours, actually.
Yeah, it is. I learned up to D3, or Dungeon 3 out of 8 in 12 hours. If you don't know what 12-hour speed challenge is, it's you have 12 hours to learn a speed game, and I failed miserably. And to do a run within the 12 hours as well, I did not do that either. But yeah, I've always loved Zelda. LADX was my first Zelda game that I learned to speedrun. And looked up a tutorial and other runs. Shout outs to Zorlax7, who's going to be on the couch for a run, for basically teaching me most of what I know about the game via his tutorial. And it's all downhill from there, basically.
Right, yeah, the 12-hour challenge seems to have gotten a lot of people into running games. I always wonder why people make the choices they do. Was there someone else you were watching at the time who was doing runs and you wanted to copy that, or you just said, this is a game I love?
Not necessarily, yeah. I just decided on LADX because it was a game that I really remember really loving from my childhood. I loved the way it controlled. I loved how fun it felt, especially with the jumping mechanic with the Rock's Feather, jumping around, how just free you felt while doing that, and I just kind of took that and ran with it.
All right, great. Error, I guess I got a question for you here. I wanted to know about this category that you're running here. This is a brand new category, no scroll lock. So how did that get created, and what is that about, basically?
So not too long ago, a glitch was found using the fairy spell. That the origin story for that's quite hilarious. A runner named Crystal Saber was actually playing a randomizer with his feet and happened to find a glitch that we now call fairy feet in honor of finding it with his feet.
Yeah.
But with our current definition of categories, the most popular categories are either glitchless or involve scroll lock, which basically invalidates that glitch. And so, being a Zelda game with a ton of arbitrary categories, we created a new category that would allow you to incorporate this new glitch.
And then who really developed the route? Well, I mean, once you guys decided that this would be a good competitive category, how did the route get to where it is? Who worked on that?
It remained a fairly niche route until I decided to try and learn it. And now myself and Simple Dude have done a couple of different routes and developed the marathon safe route. And I think there's still quite a few optimizations that can be done for it still. But
well, hopefully you get some people interested after watching it and maybe get some more competition and some new ideas there. Now, you mentioned this is a very risky category. What kind of things are you worried might happen, and what have you done to prepare for that?
The biggest risk is, Zelda 2 is unique in that it has extra lives. And the route itself does not actually pick up the normal Zelda 2 safeties, such as the heart containers, the shield spell, the life spell. Basically, you have no way to restore your life, so once you run out of lives, it's over. So the safeties are, it's an up A category, which you can force the game over and work to the start. And so at certain checkpoints in the run, you're able to up A, refill your lives, and continue on from there.
And you've done a number of runs. Well, you've done a few runs at GDQ before, right? You've done Ghosts and Goblins and Claymates. Right. Does this leave those behind as far as challenge, or do you think that this is pretty much comparable to what you've done in the past? Because like I know Ghosts and Goblins in a marathon seems kind of scary, but you all PB'd in that or almost PB'd or something, didn't you? When you did
Ghosts
your
and
run.
Goblins worried me quite a bit more because it was both my first GDQ run ever, and it's Ghosts and Goblins.
Right.
I mean, even though my estimate was very conservative, lots of things can go wrong in that game. So
sure. So this is going to be cake by comparison, right?
It's still difficult, but a little bit easier.
All right. I'm not trying to jinx you, really. All right. Andy, I'd like to ask you about the category you're running. You're doing swordless. Well, first of all, you've run pretty much every category of this, right? Do you run every single category?
I have done every category in some shape or form, yes.
Okay. I remember seeing you run RBO and thinking this is the hardest and most glitched thing I've ever seen in A Link to the Past. But apparently swordless is even crazier of a run?
Yes.
How could that be?
Swordless it is a better combination of glitches. Like you get to see a little bit of everything throughout the entire run, and probably the most complicated Link to the Past glitch you'll ever see.
Huh. Wow. So, did you pick this up as a challenge, or were you thinking, man, I got to submit something that's never been done before? What do I do? Like, how did you end up here?
When it first became a category, it wasn't true swordless because there wasn't a way to get the Misery Mire crystal to drop without a sword. Like we couldn't figure out how to do it. And then Super Scudge actually found a way to get the game to think that we were in Misery Mire when we weren't, to get the crystal to drop. And that's when I piqued interest because I wasn't really interested in a swordless that got a sword at some point and then just got rid of it. But I mean, any glitch category I'm just always interested in because they're always different, they're always exciting, mind-blowing.
Right. Cool. It's definitely a very impressive category, so I'm glad to see it. I have to ask you about A Link to the Past randomizer, and we do have and we do have a Twitter question to this effect here. All right, let's show it here. What do you think is more fun to run, randomized Link to the Past or normal Link to the Past? What do you think, if you had to choose?
I like them both a lot for very different reasons. You know, you don't really like speed run any randomizer seeds. You don't like find the best seed and just, like try to get a good time in it. Randomizer is more fun in that it's all about knowledge and routing on the fly, dealing with whatever happens. Right. And then speed running is just, you know, optimizing a run, like one specific run. So it's just like they're both fresh compared to each other.
Okay. You go back and forth between?
Yes.
Okay. Wow, well that's great to see. I've really never seen someone do so much different things with the same game, really, so that's pretty cool.
It's the only thing that keeps me playing for 5 years.
Nice. Okay. And TGH, got some questions for you here. Now, you ran Undertale before LADX?
Yes.
So we saw you do an Undertale run just at SGDQ, I guess it was. Very popular there. And then now you're doing LADX, and you're saying that LADX is something that you picked up later after that.
Yes.
So what were you running before all that? Like, how did you, or was Undertale the first thing you picked up?
Well, the first speed run that I actually ended up seriously learning was Pokemon Red 80% glitchless.
Oh, that's a cool category.
Yeah, so I was never really too good at that, but I don't know. I haven't really been that big of a fan of running RPGs since, besides for Undertale, which honestly hardly feels like an RPG. But yeah,
definitely.
That was the first speed run I ever learned. Besides dabbling with Super Mario Bros. 1, and just I don't know. I never really took that too seriously at all, but you could say that Red Glitches was the category that I ended up trying to actually seriously speedrun the first.
Sure. And those seem like three very different games. It's just sort of odd to see that progression there. As far as LADX goes, do you feel like you have more to do with it right now, or do you think you've pretty much reached where you're going to be and you want to move on to something else? How do you feel about that?
It's hard to grind. It's really hard to grind once you really get to optimizing down to the final seconds, to your sum of best. Just because the game is really RNG heavy.
Sure.
It's dependent on a lot of enemy movements and specific enemy movements, and just downright, just kind of dumb RNG. Once you get down to the nitty gritty of it, so it's hard to grind. And my PB has pretty much perfect RNG everywhere. So it's hard to grind. It's hard to compare against that RNG, but it's still really fun to run once in a while.
Well, I wish you luck with the run that you're going to do today.
Thank you.
And, sorry to make you talk about what you're going to do afterwards. You got to be focused on your run here. But I really appreciate you guys talking with me. The link to the Past, I believe, is going to be the first thing in the block coming up. And then Zelda 2, and then LADX. And that's all going to be after Tetris the Grandmaster. So thank you guys for talking with me. And right now, we're going to bring in our prize guy, Sent, who's going to show us some of the prizes that you can win if you donate.
Hey, Fiesel. Glad to be here.
How you doing, Sent?
I'm doing really well. I'm actually super excited for Tetris Block. It's always, a highlight of the marathon in my eyes.
Absolutely.
Love the extreme skill they put on. So we do have a couple of really cool prizes here for Tetris Block. First off, from Little Fox Nerdy Knits, we have these magnetic Tetris pieces. So, you can play Tetris on your fridge, you can play Tetris on your desk, you can play Tetris on Fiesel.
If I'm made of metal, yes.
Yeah, Fiesel
actually, it
sold
works.
separately. Well, it almost worked. The second thing here I have to show off, I really love this. This is from Brackenhawk, and it's a music box. It's got a couple of different musical reels here. They're painted with different kind of artwork resembling the games they're from. But I have a specific reel here I think you guys might want to hear. It might get you excited for something that's coming up. So hopefully it comes through all right.
Has chat managed to name the tune? Someone check?
Oh, I love this little thing. We have so many just fun and cool things. It's great. Give it a round of applause.
Wonderful. This is really cool. It's actual punch, hole punch tape,
Definitely. And guys, keep an eye out on the tracker because we have all kinds of awesome prizes coming up later tonight, including from Sorano, this little working LADX chest. And we got something inside it.
What's inside?
Oh, it's just bombs.
Oh, just bombs.
Nah.
Garbage.
We'll find a better one, I'm sure. Anyway, guys, as always, you can go ahead and check gamesdonequick.com, head over to the tracker. You're going to find all the information you're going to need on prizes, upcoming incentives, speed runs happening in the marathon, and everything you're going to need to know. As always, I'm Sent. Fiesel.
And I'm Fiesel, and we're going to throw it over to the front. We're getting ready for Tetris the Grandmaster. See you after the run.
Oh.
Welcome back to Summer Games Done Quick 2017. This is the Tetris segment coming up. Who's excited for some Tetris tonight? I promise they will not disappoint at all. I will be your host, Skybills, for the segment of Tetris. Let's get some donations to start here. So I hope everyone still brought some hype here. We have a $1,000 donation from the Discord app team. Discord says, everyone at Discord wishes you close to 0 blue shells as possible. Not sure if quite that happened during the run. Thanks for the awesome entertainment, SGDQ. All $1,000 goes to Ness's true favorite food, pesto. Pesto is besto. Thanks for the pun, Discord. We have a $250 donation from Meg18. Boop, kill all Tetris blocks. Eat all the eye pieces. Go Kai. $50 donation from Anonymous. I am so excited for the Tetris block. Good luck to all the runners. $200 donation from Ariel. I love GDQ, and I especially love the Tetris block. Good luck to all the wonderful people in the Tetris block tonight. Please save the very cute animals. As a reminder, we are close to meeting our Diablo 2 Lord of Destruction cow level incentive. We have already raised $21,734 out of $25,000. Let's see some donations in so we can meet that incentive for the cow level. We have a $10 donation from EVSRL. Boop. Tetris, the grandest game of all time. Easy to start playing, extremely difficult to master. And Tetris, the Grandmaster, doesn't make that any easier. Shoutouts to all the TGM crew for being amazing at Tetris, as well as just being amazing people overall. Especially you, Kevin. I won't be holding expectations that are too high, especially without that hold button. And Eon, too, turning the tables upside down, literally. And of course, shoutouts to the rest of the crew. Aperture Girls, Poochie, J-Broms, Kai, Partyman, Enop, and Proto. Good luck to all of you. And don't forget to save the animals. As a reminder, remember all proceeds go to Doctors Without Borders. Doctors Without Borders, Médecins Sans Frontières, MSF, is an international independent medical humanitarian organization that delivered emergency aid to people affected by armed conflict, epidemics, malnutrition, natural disasters, and exclusion from healthcare in 69 countries in 2015. On any one day, thousands of individuals representing dozens of nationalities can be found providing assistance to people caught in crises around the world. They are doctors, nurses, logistics experts, administrators, Epidemiologists, laboratory technicians, mental health professionals, and others who work together in accordance with MSF's guiding principles of humanitarian action and medical ethics. The organization received the Nobel Peace Prize in 1999. We have a $256 donation from the J-Link. Hey, AKA Chez Fromage here. 8 TGM racers, here's to the 80th dollars. Eon has been one of my best friends since childhood, so put this to her choice. Go, go, RevNode. $30 donation from Nathaniel Davis. Another year, another donation. Big shout out from the MKE crew to EHOP playing TGM. Get those confused cheers. Donation goes to EHOP's choice. $15 donation from Mad Lupin. Loved watching the Mario Kart block. Put this towards getting those cows in Diablo 2. $50 from the Vengeful Koala. I was going to donate during the Mario race tomorrow, but I needed tacos. $50 from Wild Boot. I use footage from past GDQs of Tetris speedruns to show my friends how awesome speedrunning can be. Tetris hype. $50 from Wechter. I've been watching GDQs for years, but it was AGDQ's 2015 Tetris runs that got my partner into it too. So I'm beyond excited that we're able to watch some more Tetris insanity live on my birthday. Well, it'll be my birthday once the runs get underway. $25 from Anonymous. Greetings from the far-off land of Minneapolis. Looking forward to watching the Grandmasters destroy those Tetrominos through pure force. $150 from the fabled Mukaku. Loving all these runs, and I'm excited for the last few days. Good luck to all the runners, and mad respect to Doctors Without Borders. We have a limerick in the form of a $50 donation from Mooing Lemmer. To the runners, a high and a wave. Tetrominos had better behave. Good luck on your runs. Remember, have fun. The animals must also be saved. $15 donation from Scout Pilgrim. Nice pun. Been looking forward to TGM all week. Our local Grandmaster Jay Brahms finally got on a GDQ, so I'm more excited than usual. Best of luck to Kevin DDR, as well as along with the rest of the TGM crew. $5.30 from Sheepy Tina. Proto, you're amazing and I love you. Best of luck during the Tetris block. I was looking forward to seeing this all week. Your friends and fans are all watching and cheering you on. And how can I forget Kai and Eon too? Lots of love to all of you. $100 donation from Brian Lynn. Looking forward to seeing the Tetris block, one of my favorite parts of SGDQ. Good luck to all the players and runners in the schedule, and thanks to all the tech crew and people behind the scenes for putting on this amazing event. Can we give Tech a round of applause, by the way? Thank you so much, Tech. $100 from Anonymous. Good luck to the TGM crew. Shout out to the whole arcade community. $10 from LK Hetzel. Shout out to all the TGM runners, but especially EHOP. Get that sub 10. $5 from Anonymous. First GDQ Live, first donation. Will definitely not be the last. Good luck to all runners. $100 donation from Jabberwocky. Gotta go fast. To my wallet for such a great cause. Don't forget to save the animals. $25 from X10 Power. Thanks for putting on an awesome event. Been enjoying Caster's work during and post GDQ. Thank you to everyone involved, even the unspoken ones. $25 from Klaus999. Hello from Germany, longtime watcher, first-time donor. So glad I stayed up watching these amazing games being broken. Best of luck to the runners. Oh, and kill the animals. I've just been informed that Bonus Game 3 Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix has been open as an incentive. $30,000 will meet that incentive, so let's get those donations in. So speaking of that incentive, let's see if we can hit the 15K. That's roughly half that incentive by the end of the Tetris block. I have faith in all of you, so let's do this. $5 donation from Ray Hort. Love what everyone does. Always entertaining and inspirational. Kill the animals. $15 donation from Ryko. Pitching in while watching one of my favorite games being destroyed. Good luck on the rest of the run, and shoutouts to the techs keeping things running. $5 from Erud. Had to donate during the block. I've been looking forward to all week. Time for some Tetris. $150 from JFox1994. First time donating after watching for a few years. Mario Kart Wii was a huge game in my childhood with me and my siblings, and it brings back a ton of memories. Keep up the great work, everyone. $150 from Nick R. I have donated to Doctors Without Borders before, and there's truly no limit to how much good they can do. My money is going towards a whole new world. Keep up the good work. $25 from Anonymous. I'm super excited for the Tetris block. The skill of all these runners blows me away. Best of luck to all of you. $10 from Anonymous. Great games, good cause. Love me some Mario Kart, so thanks everyone for putting this on. We have a $300 donation from Johnny C. Derp. Thanks from the Johnny C. Derp community. Love the event and this awesome cause. Go on with the great work. $10 from Iron Mog. Paul. Good luck to Proto Magical Girl and the 2P1C race from the Sky Force. Go Girls on Fire. Happy SGDQ 2017, everyone. And since Skyville's asked so nice, please put this towards the Unlocked Kingdom Hearts run. 15K by the end of Tetris. $150 from Steinholtz. It's so fun to see all these great games get destroyed for an amazing cause. Sending love to everyone working behind the scenes to make this happen. $25 from Brax Draconium. Can't believe I made it back in time for the TGM block. This will be the first time I see it live. Good luck to the runners, and can't wait to see Kevin DDR beat Trace live for the first time. $50 from Anime Girlfriend. Donating to SGDQ has become a birthday tradition for me. Great runs this year, and save those animals. $5 from Anonymous. This is my first time donating to GDQ, and also my first time viewing it. Watching Mario Kart 64, a game from my childhood, being completely steamrolled is awesome. Keep up the good work. $15 from Tezuka Kaj. You are all wonderful people, but could someone please tell Brasensha to stop donating under all these alts? Some of these comments are really punishing. $10 from Anonymous. $10 because that person on the couch said to. $10 from Anonymous. Good luck to my buddy Oats and Goats during the low percent ice race. $75 from KSWA 1987. $75 during a classic game with great runners. $25 from Colin Berry. Can't think of a clever comment, so here's this. Pumped for Tetris, and don't forget to save those animals. $10 from Fox Chaotica 225. As a local Tetris champ, I'm always super hyped for the TGM crew. They are all practically gods. Donation goes to Announcer's Choice. $20 from Jeremy197. Second time watching, second time donating. I first played Tacos Trigger 2 years ago after hearing about it for the longest time, and I was not disappointed. Just like how I was not disappointed with that run. $15 from Anonymous. My husband and I suddenly decided we had to order tacos for dinner. Can't imagine why. $50 from Jesse Hilton. My brother is at SGDQ this year, and I hope to make the trip next year. Keep up all the good work. $50 from Anonymous. Been watching runs on YouTube for the past few years, finally decided to donate. Can't wait to see Superhuman Tetris playing, and good luck to all the runners. $10 from Flashy Star. This is my first time donating to SGDQ. Tetris was my very first game played on Game Boy, and I loved it. Best of luck to all the Tetris runners, and put on a great show to the crowd. By the way, tacos. $25 from John Danger. Best game, best music, best runners. Take my money. We received a ton of donations during Mario Kart, so I'm going to get back to some of those real quick. $150 from Drybone's Best Character. I've always loved battle mode in Mario Kart, but I guess I'll settle for this. Also, let's kill those pesky animals. $20 from Trevor R. This Mario Kart block has been great. We got to see Abney break the game's boundaries and Jay Cool destroy the game's AI. I'll donate another 20 if Jay Cool does his best funky chest pound celebration after the run ends. $25 from Tim NL. I always loved seeing Tetris Grandmaster on GDQ. Playing Tetris was all I had when I was in rehab, and I think it's really what got me off the cigarettes. Good luck to all the runners. May the T-spins be with you always. $20 from Demise Avalon 2. This is Demise Avalon 2 of the classic Tetris speedrun community. I mostly run Game Boy Tetris, so these are always amazing to watch in comparison. Shoutouts to the rest of the classic Tetris and puzzle speedrun community. Lastly, by a round of applause, who wants to see Game Boy or NES Tetris at a future GDQ? $50 from Alistair634. The Tetris Grandmaster block during AGDQ 2015 was the first time I've heard of games done quick, so I just had to donate during this block. Donations go to Announcer's Choice. Speaking of Announcer's Choice, everything that goes from the Announcer's Choice will be going directly into that Kingdom Hearts incentive. We've already received $460 out of $30,000. Let's try to get that up to $15,000. I believe in all of you. Speaking of donations towards Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, $15 from War Puppy. Already donated once, but making another small donation dedicated to that girl in the lounge who was doing cartwheels. Donation to Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. $25 from Anonymous. Mario Kart Wii is obviously the best Mario Kart game to ever exist. Good luck on the rest of the run, and I'd like to wish everyone a great SGDQ. Coconut Mall is the best course, and $10 more coming your way if the triple Bowser Castle wall glitch is done. Have fun and kill the animals. $15 from Nintendo fan 10039. The Mario Kart series has always had a special place in my heart. Nice run for 64, and I can't wait to see how Mario Kart Wii goes down. Let's let the animals cross the road. Thought only the chicken crossed the road, though. $10 from Ghost Kid 825. Very impressive skips on Mario Kart 64. Can't wait to see what's going to happen in Mario Kart Wii. $50 from Tom Cruisin'. Longtime lurker, SGDQ is always fun to watch, and the music is on fire tonight. We are all privileged to be able to enjoy this. Let's support all those who can't with our donations to Doctors Without Borders. Good luck, runners. Much love from Austin, Texas. $20 from Anonymous. Mario Kart 64. Not only did I play this game ravenously as a kid, but my friends and I still have tournaments to this day. I can't wait to make my friends angry with all these new tricks. $50 from OPJP. Mario Kart is one of my favorite game series. I did some hard grinding on the 64 one and love to see these skips happen. Everyone on the staff, keep up the amazing work you do to make these events happen. $25 from Silky Z. Hey everyone, Silky back with donation 5 of 7. I have a confession to make. I mostly watch GDQs for the puns. As with the others, donation goes to Reader's Choice. $150 from Matt M143. SGDQ is the destroyer of sleep. $200 from Carrie. Don't read this comment. Oh noes, you read it. Just as a reminder, some of the sweet prizes that are available during this block. We have the GDQ Music Box, which was demonstrated, Tetris Perler earrings, and Tetris Pixel magnets. All amazing. The Music Box is a minimum $25 donation, the Perler earrings is a minimum $5 donation, and the Tetris Pixel magnets are a minimum $10 donation. $150 from Anonymous. Here's to the tech crew. Donation goes to them to save or kill the animals when they have time, of course. Speaking of save versus kill, it's actually pretty close right now. Save the Animals, it has $57,053. Kill the Animals is at $59,837. Kill is ahead right now, so if you want to save those poor, poor animals, please get those donations in for Save Kill as well. $10 donation from Ulaine. Puexel, you spoony bard. Oh wait, wrong game. RNG manipulation? This must be a Hearthstone speedrun. No, not that either. I'm so confused. Good luck to all. $10 donation from Dan Salvato, 88. Anyone enjoying this soundtrack as much as I am should look up the making of the Tetrisphere soundtrack. It was made by Neil Voss, who's still an active underground chiptune artist. He used special software to push the N64's cheap MIDI sequencer to its absolute limits. $150 from Redshirt102. The Tetris block is always my favorite part of the GDQs. Good luck to all the runners. $5 from Anonymous, donating again to celebrate having a donation read for the first time after years of donating. Shout out to the setup crew this time. Once again, money goes to Announcer's Choice. $10 from Anonymous. First time watching and donating. I've never seen Mario Kart run like that. Absolutely amazing. My mind has been blown to pieces. $50 from Need Medic. Long-time watcher, first-time donator. The GDQs impress me every year. Love the gaming community for being able to make all those events possible. If my name is pronounced right, another donation will follow on Dark Souls 3. Really excited for that one. Thanks to all the runners and staff that make all this possible. $50 from Chimalion. Greetings from Scotland at 3 a.m. Fantastic Chrono Trigger run, and now the Tetris Grandmaster. I'll try and stay awake as long as possible to watch. Thanks to all the runners. Donation to Reader's Choice. $50 from Lenore. Too tired to say a lot. Good luck to all the runners pushing on through the night. Hypes. $10 donation from Gaffo. My favorite game of all time in the event that exemplifies the best in our community, both in skill and goodwill. That said, let's kill the animals. Greetings from Mexico City. $15 from Annalene. Hello there from France. Keep saving those frames as I keep donating and crying over my bank account, but it's all for good. Go save the world with the power of tacos and love. $20 from Alberto2013. Had to donate during a game I've always wanted to play, but now I get to see it absolutely destroyed. Thanks to every runner and everyone behind the scenes for helping my work week go by a little bit faster. Kill the animals. $50 from Bryce and Robot. SGDQ is such a great event. It's awesome to see all the fantastic runs and wonderful to know it's raised so much money for a great cause. Let's keep celebrating the games we love and leave that 750K mark in the dust. And hey, why stop there? P.S. Robot says hi. $25 from Ashley Green. Hello, runners. My husband told me that I couldn't watch this run, so I have no clue if this will be read out loud. This is the first time in 4 years where I don't get to watch this with him. I just want to say that I'm thinking of him even though we are so far apart. Donation goes to save the animals because it's not a 100% if they don't save them. At least this is what my husband told me. Or maybe he just wants to create a little entropy. $50 from Lukerson59. First donation of the week, just in time. Poexel, don't lose, you're not allowed. P.S. Kill the animals. $15 from Biospark45. Hey, Poexel. Love your runs, and shout-outs to Vuligen. Donation goes to whoever can guess the number I'm thinking. The answer's 5. $15 from Poexel fan number 4592. I hear that when Poexel goes out to restaurants, he orders before the waiter even sits him down because he knows his menus. $50 from tertiary lanes 1 through 4. Been watching and donating for 4 years. Now with a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old, it's become a family tradition. We would love it if you could give them a shout out on screen. Hi, Cohen. Hi, Petra. $15 from Blag Snarf. Amazing Mario Kart 64 run. Hope the Wii run is just as rad. $32.32 donation from Ursci5. Greetings from the Mario Kart Wii custom track community. Good luck with the run. $50 from Zethgren. Chrono Trigger is my favorite game of all time. Every time you use an item, I look at my phone because it's the notification sound. Save those animals, and good luck with the run. $20 from Galen Firestone. Love Chrono Trigger, loving Puetzel's run. Awesome watching how close that slash fight was, even if it was all under control. Can't wait to see what he does with Magus. Donation goes to Metroid Fusion 0%. $250 from DM. Doctors Without Borders is an amazing group. Let this money go to the people who are in need. Thank you, GDQ, for this event and all the good that will come of this. Kill the animals. $655 donation from Micro500. Hey, Abney. I love watching your streams, and I'm really happy to see you at SGDQ this year. Good luck on your run. $20 donation from Dustin James. Puexel is one of my favorite RPG runners. Always love seeing his runs or hearing his commentaries at RPG Limit, and even more so when he gets a chance to run games like Chrono Trigger at GDQ. Good luck on finishing the run and saving the year 1999 for us all. $10 donation from Jargus. Lavos killed the animals. Lavos is a bad dude. Don't be like Lavos. Save the animals. And tacos. All right, I think we're ready to go. Let's get a round of applause, not only for the Thai crew, but for Tetris.
Are we live? All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the one and only Tetris the Grand Master Block. Sitting in front of you, you have 8 of the greatest Tetris players in the West and in the world. We are going to be treating you to an 8-way race of Tetris the Grand Master 1. Before moving into a couple other fun things, let's introduce all these people here before we get started. We have Poochie, EI Happy, Enchantress of Numbers, Kevin DDR, J Brahms, Aperture Grills, Partyman X, and MixKai3. All right, runners, are you all ready?
Is it really MixKai3 instead of
It is MixKai3.
I've been saying it wrong the entire time.
So have I. All right, runners, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to need y'all's help with this. So, we are going to play this video game, and we are going to play it fast. In 3, 2, 1. So, welcome to Tetris the Grandmaster. So right at the beginning here, you're going to see all of our players stacking up pretty far high on the screen. This is going to allow them to get pieces down onto the stack faster to save time because they are time attacking here. This is a race to completion. In addition, stacking high means that line clears are happening later in the level curve. In this game, the score you get from clearing lines is dependent on what level you're at. So you get a twofold benefit from stacking high. The speed is going to continually increase until we hit 200, but this speed shouldn't be much of a challenge for any of these players. So just watch as they're going to try and stack in a way that is stable and suitable to any type of piece that the game can throw at them. So already it unfortunately looks like Kevin is in a tiny bit of trouble over here, but as you can see is very skillfully down stacking to clear this error up. It looks like pretty much everyone else has a clean stack.
What trouble?
Why'd you have to say
Yeah,
that?
no, it's fine.
You say these things and then... Okay.
So let's talk about Tetris the Grandmaster's rotation system and engine. So Tetris the Grandmaster is based off of Sega Tetris. This means it has a lot of properties coming from Sega's arcade games rather than Nestris or Game Boy Tetris that you might be familiar with. The nice thing about Tetris the Grandmaster 1 and Tetris the Grandmaster 2 is that it offers a very strong set of movement techniques without overloading the player. So when you rotate a piece at this level, all of these players have memorized the way pieces rotate. They understand the kinds of things they can do. The game lets you rotate things in a way that you have control of, and it gives you enough power to take on the speed that Tetris the Grandmaster throws at you. So it looks like all of our players are edging towards 200 here. At 200, the speed is going to drop to the slowest it will be for the whole game very quickly, and then start picking up rapidly around 220. And for the rest of the game, it will continue to speed up until 500, and then we will be in instant gravity for the rest of the game.
Yeah, the best.
So you may notice over on EI Hoppy's screen over here, he has a single hole at the bottom.
Oh, good.
That is totally okay. Having one row kind of unavailable for clearing lines is a complete non-issue. The time and effort and score penalty it would take to clear that up is absolutely not worth it in a Grandmaster time attack. So, Grandmaster, let's talk about the requirements to get a Grandmaster game. So, the most obvious requirement for Grandmaster is clearing the game level 999. You have to have a score of about 6,000 points above the maximum rank before Grandmaster, which is S9. In addition to these endgame requirements, there are also 2 mid-game checkpoints, one of which the players are now coming up on. At level 300, the players must be rank 1, and with a time of 4 minutes, 15 seconds or less. This requirement is absolutely a non-issue for a Grandmaster.
I had no idea.
It is a requirement that you can be hitting like a month into playing this game. It's a really easy one.
I genuinely didn't know that was a requirement.
Yeah, it is. So the other requirement is at 500. You have to reach 500 before 7 minutes and 30 seconds. Once again, a non-issue for Grandmasters of this skill level. The other requirement at 500 is you must be at rank S4, which actually can be an issue if you are not having a very strong run. I have not seen anyone who looks like they may be in trouble for that.
It's S4 at level 500?
Yes.
Ooh,
yes.
boy. Ooh.
So you may want to keep a watch on anyone who does not have an S3 by the time they hit level 400. They could be in trouble. However, with some creative play and a lot of multi-line clears, they should be just fine.
Speaking of creative play.
Speaking of. So over on Party Man X's screen, you may have just noticed him rotate a piece into a gap in a very interesting and non-intuitive way. That is called a wall kick. What a wall kick is when you rotate a piece and the game says, no, it won't fit there. The game will try to rotate it in that direction 1 square to the left and 1 square to the right. It will actually try the right side first. So these wall kicks will work with any piece except for the eyepiece. You cannot wall kick an eyepiece in Tetris the Grandmaster 1 or Tetris the Grandmaster 2. In TGM3 you can, but we will get there later. So you may have noticed how I specifically said that you wall kick to the right first. You can actually get kind of hecked up by that if you're trying to do a left wall kick to fix something and the game kicks you right. We like to call that Mihara's curse.
Mihara's conspiracy.
Mihara's conspiracy, excuse me. It is kind of a curse, though.
He's got a problem with left-handed people or something. Pretty sure.
So it looks like most of the players are coming up on level 500 now. At level 500, we will be seeing players in instant gravity. That speed but will not change for the rest of the game. Oh, so Partyman X topped out at level 441. That's okay. We are still going to get 7 GMs. It's going to be fine.
Well, there goes Aperture Grills' sick giant donation incentive.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. I was gonna donate $100 for each runner in this race that gets a GM. So, Party Man, I'm ashamed.
Let's give it up for Party Man. He's a really good player, and I'm glad that he's here.
He really is.
Yeah, so the thing with this game is no matter how much you play, being consistent in this game is extremely difficult. No matter how long you play for, you are always going to have a run that just does not go your way. You don't get the pieces you need, and it happens. And it looks like Kai is out too at level 517. That leaves us with 6 players over here, and it looks like just about everyone has a very clean stack. Enchantress is in a bit of a sticky situation, but she has it under control. The way she is stacked is conducive to multiple piece types, and with some good play and good RNG, she should be just fine to finish this up.
Why did I put that there? Oh, it's okay.
Oh, right. The players on the setups that have audio are... I see how that is. Or maybe not. Who knows?
So right now, it looks like EI Hoppy, Aperture Grills, and Kevin DDR are all in lead in the mid-600s right now. As I've said, the speed does not change after 500, so it is now just an endurance battle to make it to the end. You have to continue stacking well in this instant gravity. Oh. Enchantress of Numbers is out, and that leaves us with 5.
And then there were 5.
And then there were 5. So right now, you may notice, okay, he just fixed it. J-Brom's level counter was not changing. That is a mechanic called level stops. So in this game, when you reach a 99 of a level or 998, you cannot progress to the next level until you clear a line. Level stops, you have to be paying attention to your level counter at all times in order to clear past these, because level stops can just eat time if you're not paying attention.
Play it safe.
Playing it safe is a good idea. This is a marathon.
Yes, for anyone who has watched videos of myself or Aperture Grills or anyone for that matter playing this game, you might notice that the way we're playing today looks a little different than how we play in our record runs. Part of that is obviously a little bit of nerves, but the other part mainly is that you really don't want to pull off dangerous stuff that's good for time attack in a live setting where literally one mistake can probably kill you at the wrong point. So I'm just going to be playing a little more comfortably here.
Yeah, from this point on, these players really want to be taking it easy, just keeping a clean and stackable stack going through the rest of the game. As they are all headed, it looks like our top players are headed into the 800s. So a thing you may notice on EI Hoppy as well and on Aperture Grills as well, some of their numbers are disappearing. This is a little bug in TGM1 where the game cannot load all of the sprites. The blocks are not sprites conveniently, so blocks cannot disappear, but what does happen is player 2's level counter numbers will slowly start to disappear as 2 players get very far
Yeah,
into
it's a fun
the game.
little bit of trivia in this game, is that the game is actually rendered in 3D.
Yeah.
Like, the playfield is in 3D just for that stupid line clear effect. Why? I don't know. I mean, it runs on basically what amounts to an arcade PlayStation 1. So I guess they had to kind of show off. In fact, Tetris the Grandmaster 2 runs on weaker hardware.
Are you kidding me?
So
Okay, come on. It's not over yet. Yeah, it's over. No, wait, hold on.
It's never over. Well, it could be over.
Aperture is pulling through here.
Come on.
With some good luck, he can keep this going.
Yeah, there it is.
Woo! There it is! We are good to go. Well, not quite, but this is a lot better of a situation than what he was in a little bit ago. So at this point, players are starting to reach S9. As a reminder, you need to get a little bit past S9 to get GM. However, given that they're all reaching it in the low 900s, this should not be an issue. From here on out, it is just a race to the finish. Clear a line at level 998, and you are done. Oh. Oh.
No, that's... I'm
dead. Dude!
Oh. And then there were 4. Left with us here, we have J Broms, Kevin DDR, EI Hoppy, and Poochie.
GM.
And Kevin has gotten GM, won the race with a 10-minute and 20-second time.
One-hand teleport? Yeah, sure.
EI Hoppy trailing not far behind with a 10:29. So you notice they are playing in the credits roll. This does not affect the game in TGM1. In TGMs 2 and 3, to get a Grandmaster, you have to clear the credits where the pieces are either fading out or turning invisible. It's real fun. In TGM1, just think of the credits as a victory lap.
Yeah, if it mattered, I would not be playing with one hand right now.
Conspiracy. Good old conspiracy. Looks like Poochie and J Broms are both almost finishing up here. All right, can EI Hop get the floating line here? No! Just missed it. So a little fun thing in our community is if you like to try and get floating lines in the credits, if you clear a line, it's a 20-frame window, which sounds free compared to other speedruns. But remember, you have to line up a piece for a line clear. At that time, you never know what piece you're going to get. So it is actually pretty challenging. We like to try and get floating lines where you get a line clear started. And there's Poochie's finish.
Woo! Eric, you took
11:41. Very good.
You took second? Nice. Aperture, what level were you at when
And
you
there
died?
you have it.
940 something.
J Broms is done.
Okay, I guess I might have had it either way, but you spent a lot of time trying to save it.
Ladies and gentlemen, there you have our 8-way Tetris the Grandmaster 1 race. Congrats to our finishers, J Broms, Kevin, EI Hoppy, and Poochie. And congrats to all our other racers for amazing runs. This game is brutal and unforgiving and absolutely lives up to its title of the Grandmaster. So a failed run is gonna happen, especially when there are 8 of us.
I'd say a 50% hit rate is pretty good.
50% is really good.
Even in the biggest tournament with literally the best players in the world in Japan, I was actually one of the months when I went there, like, in each round, I think there was a round where I was the last player alive. Like, only 1 out of 8 players survived. And I've definitely seen some, 2 out of 8s often. I mean, it's a big balance of risk and reward between playing safely and getting a good time, which is part of what makes the game so great, but a little bit marathon unsafe. So, Anyway, that's that.
So next up, we will be moving into a 2v2 matchup of Tetris the Grandmaster 1, 2 players, 1 controller, between Kevin and Aperture and yourself and Mix Kai.
Ooh. So...
Great job to all the runners.